Alright, what is going on, guys? This is Principal Smile, and I'm back with another Call of Duty Black Ops 3 gameplay commentary. But yeah, for today's video, I'm going to be talking about the last map, Rise, in the Awakening DLC 1. The first three maps I already revealed, being Skyjacked, Splash, and Gauntlet, in chronological order as well. Links will be in the description below for those three videos. But I'm gonna talk about a little about the gameplay. Playing some Hardpoint with the VMP, Annihilator as my specialist, using the Wraith, Hater, and Rafts as my score streak setup. And reason why I'm using Annihilator because actually we'll talk about it later in the video. This map does have longer lines of sight lines, so the Annihilator will be like the best for like long lines of sight lines, I think. Just pistol whipping people off across the map is really satisfying as well, so yeah. But enough of me talking about the gameplay. I'm talking about the map Rise. Rise, as I said on my previous videos, I think, previous review videos, that it's like my least favorite map out of all the four maps in Awakening DLC 1. Of course excluding zombies, because I'm only talking about the multiplayer. I don't really play much zombies, so I don't really want to like give an impression on it or like a review on it. I have played the zombies, Awakening DLC 1 zombies. I think it's the Eisengrudge. I don't know what it's called. I forgot what it's called actually. But I played it like a few times and it's pretty fun. It was definitely better than Shadows of Evil for sure, in my opinion. Because Shadows of Evil was really confusing and had a lot of complications, in my opinion. But am I here to talk about the zombies, or am I here to talk about multiplayer? So my thoughts on Rise. This is definitely a big map. I want to say like extremely big, but it does feel a bit big. I'm not a huge fan of entirely big maps, mainly because there's a lot more I mean, it makes the game less slow paced, I guess, because in this map there's a lot of corners to check for, a lot of spots to just like, I guess, hide, in which you can get like buzz killed, pretty devastating as well. So yeah, I think that's like the main reason why I don't like Rise, because it's like the least consistent out of all the four DLC maps. I mean, all the four maps in DLC Awakening 1. But I want to say this is like a bad map. This map is still fun to play. There's still some close quarter battles and whatnot, but there's definitely more longer lines of sight lines and close quarter combat. So yeah, definitely assault rifles will be like the best gun tier for this map, in my opinion. SMGs work well as well, but you definitely do want to stick to the closer spots, closer battles on the map. So yeah, and more tips on this map. You definitely want to avoid the middle of the map, mainly because there's so many like sight lines. This map actually has like the most sight lines in the middle compared to the other four maps. But if your team can control the middle map, then your team will be looking good actually, because the middle map is like where the B flag is for domination, at least. And if your team can cap that flag first, then you actually have a really huge advantage, because it's extremely hard for the opposing team to actually like cap it back and whatnot. So middle map is like the place you want to control. But if you're like running solo or like playing some kill confirmed or like TDM, definitely want to stay close to the edges of the map. If you're like an SMG, if you use an SMG and whatnot, because there's like really not that many close quarter battles in this map. But yeah. What else was I trying to think about? The best specialists I'd probably like to say for this map, Annihilate's definitely one of them. Actually, all the specialists are pretty good. Now I think about it. But my preferred specialist for this map probably the Annihilate. I like to say, as I am using it in this video as well. Especially if you like running SMG, running Annihilate is brilliant because you can like cover close range encounters with an SMG, and you can also cover long range encounters with the Annihilator. So, and especially since this map does have longer line of sight line, Annihilator makes a really good suit up for this map. But yeah, if I can give a rating for this map, I'll probably give it a solid 8 out of 10. I don't think this map's bad in any way. I do like this map better than some of the default maps that came with Black Ops 3. But I definitely wouldn't say this is my most favorite map to play on. Which is why I give it a solid 8 out of 10. Because this map is still good, but it's not really like extremely fast paced and whatnot, in my opinion. I guess it also depends on your opponents as well. If they like to play, if most of them like to play defensively and whatnot. But if I can give a score for the entire DLC Awakening 1, in terms of multiplayer, of course, I'll probably still give it. I'll give it a solid 8.5 out of 10. I do like most of the maps they bought. Splash though, the more I play it, for some reason, the less I want to play it. The less I like it, I guess you could say. Because at first I really liked the map, because I mean it was fun to like. Who doesn't want to play in a water park or whatnot? But now, like the more times I play it, the more I realize that Splash actually does have a lot of random places to hide and whatnot as well, in comparison to as well as Rise. So I sort of like overestimated overestimated Splash for a second. But I still rather play Splash than Rise, I think. Gauntlet, really like that map as well. It has some good close quarters encounters. Not that many long range sightlines. Well, there is a bit in the middle, but overall it turned out to be a really good map in my opinion. With those 3 lanes being different environments. In Skyjacked, really like Skyjacked as well because it's all close quarters and it's really perfect for rushing and whatnot. So yeah. It's also both maps are really consistent as well. Both maps being Gauntlet and Skyjacked. Gauntlet is less consistent because environments, I mean they're not entirely symmetrical, but they're still pretty good. Oh, for this map, you definitely want to run like a UAV or a hater for this map. Mainly because, as I said, there's a lot of places to there's so many places to hide and whatnot. Like this guy in the corner. If I didn't have a hater up, then I would have died. But yeah, definitely having minimap awareness is really important for this map. Actually, this gameplay is about to wrap up. Surprise, it's another video in a row. 2 videos simultaneously, day by day. Hopefully I can try to keep this streak up. But I don't really have much other to say. I will be actually in terms of other DLC, I actually don't own the DLC season pass or whatever. I actually played this when it was free for the public. When Awakening DLC 1 was free for the public. as I said, I'm not really a huge fan of buying DLC maps, so I'll probably most likely won't. But that's the end of this video, guys. Final score was 68 with 1 minute 54 as my time zone in the hill. But I'll see you guys on the next one.